Man, let's get ready to rumble. Can you hear me? Can you hear us, guys?
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out.
He's trying to come out the tunnel.
And the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff,
I can hear you.
The Texas State Bobcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles.
Lead us out, QB.
EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
He put 81 points on him.
Fair catch by the return man.
That's good.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Good ball, DJ.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wow, taking a shot.
Hey, pick that off, Champ Bailey. Ah!
Oh, and it's dropped.
Hey, don't go at Champ. That's Champ Bailey over there.
Big play, but a little early nerves.
You see that number 4 on? You see that Bailey on his back?
First half in this playoff game for this offense, they cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Same tailback, another carry.
I don't know what he thought this was.
The marker, good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
No.
Can't connect. The
No.
doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long.
Yes, sir.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
Crosses outside.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's the good stuff. I can't call timeout.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Bro, it will not.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Looking to throw it again. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense?
They wouldn't have flew. They wouldn't let him pick him play.
Especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down. Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Fluke.
And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words.
Who you thought you was playing?
Over the phone on the sideline after that time. You have to be more careful with the football.
User.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying.
Down he goes, a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Jackson. It's a quick grab. And the Noles look to keep this drive moving. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss play to the outside. That run moves the ball across the 40. The Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
A quick juke. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback will throw it up the run-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quick throw. The catch is made. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Will change the pre-snap look now. On the ground, it's Davis. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? And bulldozing his way through. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Give it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And now the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas State.
What a long run for the touchdown. You know, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both. because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Gives it to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. That run moves the ball across the 35. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a handoff. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch.
Tell your friends about me.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Ooh, I switched to cover too late.
That's a short return.
You didn't see me do it. Man, I'm a defensive coordinator.
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The back's got it. And he's shoved out of bounds.
That boy fast, ain't he?
Short of the first down marker. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35.
That's on me. That's on me. Let me tighten this up real
Money
fast.
play gives the offense
That's
pressure
on me.
downs. He's going to hand this off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete.
He's 6'3" over there.
Back of the end zone.
I don't know what. I'll try him.
All year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Can he take it all the way? It's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. The DB's backing off from the line now. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The important third down play coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Ask me for what?
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
The tackle.
Defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Yeah. What do you thought this was?
Run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is loose. Offense possession recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The Noles with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Noles pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. This is the 6th play on the drive. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Good tackle.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. He'll hand it off. And moves the ball to the 35 on another 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Don't get in here. I have. Push it in here. Push it in here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Push it in here.
The shotgun running play called. And he's tackled. But
You don't need to get on if you can't push it in here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed.
You don't need to get on it. Use your other
ball
side.
Who's back there carrying the ball? Tell you
That's
what,
too big. Go to the other.
A little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
There you go.
defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Yeah, get off of that.
And the Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that's
What?
a solid game for the defense.
Compliments from Titus Pittman.
Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
What?
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this.
Let's go.
Keeping the ball on the ground, the clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Yes.
Run call on 3rd and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's what I wanted you to do.
It's trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Pass. It's Glenn. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball.
It's not 90.
4th down.
Not 90.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
Get your hands off me.
2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff.
Get your hands off me.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. He'll test the right side here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And here comes the punter onto the field. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And there's the handoff.
Since they want to make my whole D-line disappear, I can make tough.
Hand off to the back. Powering right past the defender. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Noles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Ball handed off. Tough running there. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will run it in. They convert the two-point try and make this a one-possession game now. Down 8. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll work the clock here with their running game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
There's the handoff. But there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
6-2. Not the first.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? The secondary backed up off the ball now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's leg way. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're going to run it. They stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights off a defender. And they pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Jackson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. As a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. An important touchdown, but they still trail. Now, Kirk, you practice the onside kick over and over. Can they execute it right here with a spot in the natty on the line?
Man, national championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here and at least give them this chance. But now we just all sit back, hold our breath, and see if this kickoff team has a chance to catch a break and where that ball bounces up into the air to try to recover.
Scanning the field, it's Jackson. And he's got it. The conversion is good.
That's good, bro.
They're all tied up here in the 4th quarter.
Something told me I ran committed, though.
On that drive, they put a
That's what I mean.
touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for 2, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
This one will be fair caught. The Bobcats offense back out there. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race.
Forgot about him on that outside.
To claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Glenn. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
I'll see you later then, buddy.
Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he steps out.
Get out of my
nice
house.
return. What a momentum shifter this could be. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, actually, look, all right, back. My cousin just threw a pick. I beat him in the conference championship games. He was undefeated. It's live. Go on my feed. He's so good. Go watch my feed. Last play of the game, he threw a pick. Spins. So me and Lowe's playing both dynasties. Spins. For the natty in this one was said. And then, well, it's the championship now. So we got 3 matches left. Let me call it myself is. It does smell pretty good, family. Man, I thought your phone didn't work, man. You freaking, from the freaking champ. Never disrespect us like that ever again. Ever. Don't ever disrespect Mr. Don Jr. 98 speed. Did he get out of there? Or you knew he would beat. When I say that, you knew it was over when you looked over. He was like, I forgot he was on the outside. I know he was like, DJ, great ball, DJ. Great ball. It was a great ball. 5'7" and 170. He's a back-to-back champion, man. It takes guts to be a back-to-back champion. Well, one thing you got to do is don't ever disrespect the champ like that. We told you guys, you called us out, disrespect this. Y'all beat us in the rush game, and then you called out my running back. You said he was gonna blow him. 12 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown. No, you're real hurt right now. You're real hurt. This was your dream right here. That Florida State team. Undefeated. With no red shirts, some guys. It's pretty good ball club, man. I'll tell you guys. did. And I won a back-to-back-to-back champion. My pride had to go out the door. If you go look at my team, there's no way they should have been playing out there with you guys. Go look at them. Champ locked you down too. $95. But he's a true freshman, 80 overall. True freshman. He got blanket coverage, jammer, and house call. He's no more corner in the country last year. And Titus is a sophomore, so it's